just after this short break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
On the court for the Heat, Porter is out there with Richardson. Then it's Butler. And it's Jovic in at the 5, down low. Sinks the triple.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. Pass to Wembanyama. Six on the shot clock. Here's Champagnie. Rebound by the Heat. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
They really dominated them on both sides of the ball. We'll see if they have their number again this year.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
And he knocks down the first one. The Spurs making a switch here. Copeland's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Oh, you MP. Got this.
A three off the inbound. Rebound by Butler. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Passes it to Rozier. Inside, here's Callaway, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate, just sends the ball to an open shooter.
And Wembanyama outside, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And the basket by Rozier.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Here's Primetime, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 8th assist in the game. Rozier, the pass to Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. It's blocked.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Primetime, and a miss there on the triple.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Lets it go from deep. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
It's good.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Butler deciding where to go with it. That's tipped.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Here's prime time. And Rozier pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
From 7. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Callaway's got 4 points in the quarter.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
To the middle. Here's prime time. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
To the inside. Here's Butler. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Butler's got 9.
This is where you get Butler the rock because he is so good at finishing.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And Miami making a change here. Jovic is checked in. While we have a moment, let's now take a look at the top shot blockers in the NBA. You look at primetime. A fierce inside defender. Tops in the NBA in blocks.
What an intimidator he is in the paint. I mean, he shot to the top of that leaderboard, and nobody feels comfortable putting a shot up around him right now.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Johnson. Miami grabs the miss. Jovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hero against Vassell. A three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And throughout his career, Steve, as we know, Tyler Hero has never been shy of the big moment. He loves it.
He thrives in games that are tight at the end. His great off-ball movement allows him to find looks, Kevin. Hero isn't afraid of stepping up with the game on the line. Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late in contesting.
Primetime, the pass to Vassell. Down low, here's Primetime, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Rozier. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. On the wing, Johnson. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Spurs.
Number 23.
And Jones now atop the key. To the paint. And yep, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. To the inside. Here's Callaway, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
To the middle. Another bucket. Wow! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Now the pass to Callaway. Back to Rozier. He kicks it to Hunter to the right side. Pass to Rozier for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. We've got 1:23 left here in the second. Here's Primetime. No good that time.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
And that one's good. Hunter's got 14.
Beautiful footwork and agility. DeAndre does damage down low.
Down low. And got it! Another basket. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Hero against Vassell. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
The Heat shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Miami.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Inside, prime time, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Outside, Hero from deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Spurs. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Kicks it out to Hero. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
Jones, the pass to Primetime. That one misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And so it's San Antonio, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings. Going forward, a few struggling teams are hoping their stars will step up.
I felt like I played my best, when the team needed me most. What about you, big fella?
Well, when you're 7 feet, you don't have to step up. You're already there.
Have I told you lately how much I enjoy doing this show? Now, for a moment, to look at our game. Everything, and I mean everything, is falling into place for the San Antonio Spurs.
Hey, this is their style of basketball. Pushing the tempo, getting easy points in transition. Literally, they're running away with this game.
Yeah, they're running off made shots. They don't care.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Primetime.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Johnson is out there with Primetime, and it's Wembanyama in at the center filling out the middle. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be game 4 of the 6-game road trip. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Primetime in the last game against Memphis was dominant. He scored an incredible number of points and, as usual, controlled the glass. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Primetime's shot is good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Rozier, the pass to Butler. For three, Hunter. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 15 rebounds here tonight. To the paint, tries it from 9. That one rolling around and rims out.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Callaway passes to Rozier. From deep. The rebound by the Spurs. Primetime's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
No one covering. Hunter's got 18 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Johnson against Butler from the low block. And it's prime time missing. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Hunter for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Jones kicks to Johnson to the inside. Here's prime time. Hits it again. Wow!
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Rozier against Jones. Rozier, the pass to Hero. To the middle. Here's Callaway. That shot off the mark. Good defense by Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. Prime time. It's good on the putback.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Three-pointer. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And it's in there. Hunter's got 20.
Man, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games. He is single-handedly carrying this team right now thanks to his terrific scoring performance so far in this game.
Miami's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And that one's good. Hunter.
New players entering the league sometimes don't challenge you from mid-range, but Hunter is excellent from there.
Jones kicks to Johnson. Down low. Here's prime time. Passes it to Jones. Here's prime time. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Hunter for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 6th assist on the night.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's prime time. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Count that bucket.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Butler. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks to Hunter. Takes a 3. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Wembanyama for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Wembanyama's got 5 points in the quarter. Hunter on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Johnson against Butler. Here's Primetime, and he makes good on the layup. Primetime's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Spurs passing it around. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
It's good to see Rozier improving as a playmaker. Passes like this help make his guys better players.
We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
That's good from Primetime. And so he hits both. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. There's the pass to Callaway. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Branham can't get it to go.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Hero passes to Rozier. Here's Callaway, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Callaway's got 14 points. To the middle, here's Primetime, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
And for the Heat, they're shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. To the paint, here's Butler. Got a piece of it. Champagnie passes to Copeland. Here's Primetime. Hunter grabs the miss. Outside Butler. Pass to Rozier. Hero with it. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Pocket 6. He had a nice open look right there. Hunter's got 15 points in just the second half.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Branham, the pass to Primetime. Here's Champagnie. To the inside. Again, what an avalanche!
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Out to the right wing. Rozier with the steal. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Champagnie. Here's Branham. And another basket for San Antonio. And look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And the Spurs with possession after the Heat pick up 2. Butler passes to Hunter. It's rebounded by Copeland. San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. To the inside. prime time. And another one falls. Amazing.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. G.A., I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And they double up to the paint. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And he gets the bucket.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And, guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
The Heat have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's prime time. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. The Heat shooting about 42% so far. Wesley against Porter. Into the lane. Pass to Jovic. Connects from three-point range. Jovic has got 13.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Now, Hero. He's guarded closely. Misses from close range. San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9 to the paint. And it's prime time missing. Here's Highsmith. Fires away from outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And they're...
Substitution on court.
Pass to Hunter. Shot from 16. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 9th assist in the game now. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. The wingmen. It's Hero and Butler. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Callaway in at the center position. Here's Butler after the made shot from Primetime. Right side, Butler. In the corner, it's Hunter. Lets the three fly. San Antonio with the rebound. Primetime's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Spurs passing it around. Good on the bucket.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up. Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
And he dunks it down.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. Butler up top. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter. Spurs shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%.
I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And Miami shooting 40% in the fourth. And there's the pass to Hunter. No one near him. And the basket is good. Hunter's got 34.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Primetime's shot is good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Heat have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Hunter for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Champagnie to the middle. Here's Primetime. Plays it up and banks it in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Watch Butler.
Butler against Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Hunter. Fires the 3. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Drills it from outside.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Here's Primetime. The shot off that time. And Miami shooting about 42% so far. There's Rozier. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Steve, with the way these NBA players can reach out to each other with ease, how much off-court communication do you think is going on?
I think a lot is going on, Kevin. A lot of these players have been playing with each other or against each other from a long time since they were young in AAU. Because of social media and also the internet, it makes the world that much smaller. These guys communicate way more than we did.
The Spurs making a switch here. Wesley's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
Here's Primetime. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss. Hunter on the wing, puts up a 3. Primetime grabs the board.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Inside. He got it again. Sensational.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. Here's Hero. The rebound by the Spurs. Robinson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Primetime. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys, will push connects again.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night. Hunter, no good. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're up by 41. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 3, and again.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Hunter on the wing. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Hunter's got 39.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And so Greg Popovich decides to call timeout. Here's prime time. Makes it off the glass.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Pass to Wesley. Spurs working the ball around now. And it's prime time missing. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Well, they're passing to Callaway. Rebound San Antonio. The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. Pass to Branham. And here is Wesley. Off target at the rim. Now Hero. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
That's how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job. Get this win.
came move fast, fairly easy.
Ready, sir?
I went off the 34. Everything in my matchup. Plus, that's what I need to do. Everything about over here. I'm slower.
Yeah, I have to admit, I'm coming around. The player?